Hi, Gemini. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for January 2024. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in January and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Gemini, now on to your January 2024 Psychic Tarot reading. The first card you have, Gemini, could be you. This is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is an air sign person. This is a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. So it could be you, or it could be another air sign that you're dealing with in your life. You may be having to get yourself together. You may be having to get things packed. You may be having to get things organized. I feel you're learning a lot of lessons about letting go of people that have disturbed you. This could be family members, love partners, friendships. Doesn't matter who it is, but you're learning to let go of people that have hurt you, disturbed you. Maybe you kept them around too long in your life, or you interacted with them way more than was necessary in the long run. And if you feel like you may feel like you have to put your foot down in January, and you also may feel like you need to make some big, bold statements out there to these people. You may also want to put things in writing, like letters, emails, or you may want to make a little video clip and send it to people. However you want to do these things, it will be completely up to you. And I feel like there's some things that have been festering in you or bothering you that you've been ruminating about, going over it in your mind, going over it round and round about certain things, like, analyzing things, ruminating, all that kind of energy comes up here. You may stake your claim to something important this month. It could be a business, it could be a property, it could be something new that you want to institute and put out there into the world in a business you own, or maybe just on social media or on in some other way. You may be also mulling over and thinking about, why do I keep having these repeated patterns over and over again? So you may start to analyze and look at karmic patterns that let me put it this way. I believe they're karmic patterns, but you're starting to notice them. Maybe you've noticed them before, but you're noticing them again in January, or maybe even in February, where you're like, why does this situation, this type of scenario, follow me and repeat again and again? And it's very likely with people. It's very likely interactions and situations with people. It could be love partners, it could be family members, it could be friends. And you're going to be quite strong and authoritative in January, and you're going to show people who's boss, and you're going to show people what you're not going to take and what you're not going to put up with anymore. And if you have a YouTube channel or a channel or some other video platform, you could act that way to people that are saying negative comments or negative things to you on your channel. But it could be in many other forms. At your job, it could be with your family. So the next card you have in your reading is the Moon, which is secrecy and deception in romance. It can be secrecy by itself. It can be romance by itself. It could also be heightened psychic ability and intuition in January. It could also mean be like you have to be careful of anything being an illusion. You could also have a lot of dreams in January, and you could feel very strongly affected by the cycles of the moon, the new moon and the full moon in January. If you are attracted to somebody, you may put the signals out there or be bold and go right up to them and let them know that. So if that's something that you feel like, I'm really attracted to this person and, you know, they seem to be available, or if you pick up the vibe, they're interested in you too, I feel you will take that gamble or risk or make that kind of move in January or possibly even in February. And I feel there is somebody you're talking to, for some of you Geminis, where you're getting signals from them. I do feel like you feel like they're into you, or they're sending you signals as well. Some of you could feel like you're trying to figure out and deal with and cope with any issues that have cropped up to do with your health. So you could be doing research on the internet. You could be visiting doctors. You could be getting tests, blood tests, or other types of tests. You could be looking into natural remedies, natural medicine. These are things that you could be possibly investigating and looking into in the month of January. I do feel like you're going to talk to professionals that are going to give you guidance. It could be doctors or naturopaths, but it could also be, there could be other professionals you may feel like you need guidance from in January. I do feel you're going to be talking to and communicating with somebody where there is a strong romantic connection. You may already be involved with this person. Some of you that are not attached, this could be somebody new for you. But those of you that are attached, it can apply to, the same thing could apply to your love relationship. You may feel very cosmically connected and very spiritual in January. So your spirituality and your connection to the planets and the movements of the planets and the spirit world around you may be quite elevated and strong in the month of January. And therefore, your psychic ability and intuition could be really, really strong. So the next card you have in your reading is the Ten of Cups, which is happily ever after. This could be good luck, happy emotions, happy marriage, feeling really great, like emotionally feeling great. Again, like I said, it could be happily ever after, or it could be some kind of good luck, maybe even in a love relationship, like a romance or a marriage. I feel some of you Geminis are building a very strong connection with somebody. And it's like they make you laugh, and they make, you know, like they may make you tingle. Like how when you first get attracted to somebody and you have that feeling, I feel you are having that feeling. And you can still have that feeling with somebody you're already connected to. So this message doesn't apply to just to people meeting somebody new. So I feel like your Moon card and your Ten of Cups card are strongly connected here in your reading. Some of you are going to be building a life together with someone. Maybe you're going to get engaged and get married, or you're just going to live together like you're married. but building a life together with someone comes up here. You could also have valuable information and insight, and maybe even luck, that comes to you through a love partner or somebody that you're involved with romantically. If this is not romantic love for you, which came up incredibly strongly, this card can also be symbolic of, my guides are saying, hope for the future. So you could feel very hopeful for your future or the future of the world in January. You may be more willing and open to try your hand at new topics, new subjects, like, especially things that you want to investigate, research, learn about. Could be through reading, could be on the internet, could be through audiobooks, could be through programs you're watching, could be from and books you're reading. Did I say books? And could be an accumulation of these things on something that you are like really, your interest has been piqued and you want to expand and grow your interest. If you're single between now and I feel Valentine's Day, and maybe even on Valentine's Day, but for some of you it's, let's say between the beginning of January and the end of February, I do feel some of you that are in a relationship with somebody, you may find yourself getting engaged. You could be doing the proposing. You could have the proposing coming to you. The proposal could come to you. And some of you may be doing this or getting really super serious because you're deciding you want to have children. You could be adopting children. You could be giving birth to children, or you could be doing both. So for some of you, you may be doing it not just out of love and romance and attraction and a connection with somebody. It may also be because you want to start a family. So before I go on to the next card here for you, Gemini, I just want to say, if you want to see what my spirit guides had to say for you of what's coming up in the new year of 2024, I did 2 video series for the new year. My New Year 10-card Celtic Cross Tarot, Psychic Tarot. How did I say that? I got to say it right because I keep messing it up. It's the New Year 2024 10-card Celtic Cross Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. And the second video series is the Psychic Crystal readings for the new year of 2024. I started those last year and they were so popular, I did them again this year. So you've got 2 ways to get lots of predictions and messages from my guides about what's coming up for you in 2024. And when you purchase these videos, remember, you help support this channel. I don't promote other products on my channel. I have many people asking me to sponsor their products, but I sponsor myself. So I'm very appreciative and thank you when you purchase my videos. I do appreciate it, and you are helping support this channel. And if you find that my readings here on YouTube resonate with you, and you're like, oh, it's like a private reading, or that makes sense and that makes sense. Well, you're going to find the same scenario over on Vimeo, on these Vimeo videos I've recorded. Those links are down below underneath in the description box. The links are also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So I hope you'll decide to check them out. So now on to card number 4. You have the Knight of Cups, which is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a water sign, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign, that's a water sign. Or if you're born on the cusp of Gemini and Cancer. This is somebody that I feel like this is a romantic partner for you. Because I pick up feelings here. But remember, when the court cards come up, people cards, like kings, queens, knights, pages. They're going to mean multiple things because it's a general reading. So first and foremost, I feel like this is somebody that has a romantic interest in you. I feel like they're thinking about what they want to do with their life and what direction they want to go in and what it is they want to achieve and what do they want to do. Now remember, this could be you if it's your rising sign, moon sign, or cusp sign. And they may be thinking about getting themselves out of a tricky or difficult or bad situation or a complicated situation that they're in because they're ready to embark on something new. So this could be somebody in your life, maybe one of your kids or your significant other, that is, like they're going through some kind of transformation, life-changing events. They've been through some difficult times and now they're trying to move forward. Again, this could be you or it could be a water sign person that's connected to you. This person can also be taking on more business. So if they work for another company, they could be working overtime or agreeing to take on more clients and customers. If they own their own business, they could be expanding their business, expanding their territory, expanding their target audience, and taking on more clients and customers as well. I feel like this is somebody, for most of you, that brings you joy. I'm not getting negative energy here. But remember, if you're listening to this reading and you're like, this really doesn't make sense to me, two things could be happening. That these predictions are just going to happen later for you. And so they don't make sense right now. Or your messages are coming to you from your rising sign or your moon sign if Gemini happens to be your sun sign. And this is what I'm telling you. This Knight of Cups person, this water sign person, is going to be making a lot of wise decisions now and moving forward over the next few months. You may already be a partner with them, a business partner, a love partner, a friendship partner, because I get like partner in life. So if you're not married or seriously intertwined with them right now, I feel you're going to be. My computer is doing weird things. We're under the shadow of Mercury in retrograde and it keeps doing weird things. So I apologize if I look like, what am I doing? My computer is acting strange. So the last card of your reading, Gemini, look at this. You have a lot of love in your reading. You have a lot of romance and love and connection. You have Two of Cups. This is two people that are fated, destined, meant to be, preordained, intertwined. This could be love, but soulmate. It could be twin flame energy. But Two of Cups, you can have soulmate energy with, if you have kids, you could even, one of your kids could be a soulmate or your best friend could be a soulmate. It's not always love, but usually to me, this card often comes out usually as love relationship. If you split up with somebody, romantically speaking, you could be getting back together or patching things up. Like maybe you didn't break up, maybe you just had a bad argument and you were like, nah, about them for a little bit, but you could be making up with them. But if you split up, you could be getting back together with them in January and maybe even in February. I'm going to repeat myself because it's coming up here again. If you're dating somebody, you could have serious conversations about getting engaged and getting married or living together like a marriage or, like moving forward and amping up the relationship, but taking it to serious levels. That comes up here strongly. And it came up in, I don't remember which card, the Moon, the Ten of Cups, you have to go back and listen. There's too many messages coming at me and things I'm saying for me to grab onto which exact card I said it in. But it's a repeat. I've heard this before in your reading. And I feel like there's a lot of bearing your soul and telling each other like your deepest intimate thoughts and feelings and, you know, hopes and fears and all of that is going on here between the two of you. If you're already intertwined with somebody, they may say to you, let's move off the grid. Or they could be saying to you, I really want to travel with you. Let's take a big trip. Let's go on a big trip. So either one of those things I feel is coming up. If you're not coupled with anybody right now, I really feel that some of you Geminis are going to be embarking on a relationship really soon. And if you are doing any kind of business with anybody, you really need to vet them and investigate their background before you make any kind of contractual agreements or arrangements to do work or business with or for anybody. That is also being mentioned here. Now, the best gemstone crystal you got, Taurus also got it too, but I haven't done all the signs, so some other sign may get it also. But you and Taurus got aquamarine. And aquamarine is a cleansing stone. It evokes relaxation and calm. It reduces stress and calms the mind. It's associated with trusting and letting go. It can also help invoke tolerance of others and helps overcome judgmentalism. And aquamarine has an affinity with sensitive people. It's going to boost your metabolism. It's also going to boost your self-confidence and kind of like boost your ego also. It's going to be very helpful to you if you're doing any kind of studying or researching, or if you're thinking of traveling, because it really wants you to expand your mind. It's going to be really helpful to you with intellectual pursuits. And if you've been feeling like overwrought or flustered lately, this stone is going to like calm your mind, make you like feel like you can handle stress and pressure a lot better. So you can put it on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra when you're meditating, or you can wear the stone or carry it to get the best benefits of it. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it was worth sharing. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And don't forget, I'm also on Rumble at the Lucky Mermaid LLC. It's all one word. That's my channel on Rumble. And you never know what's going to happen over here. So, you know, on YouTube, anything could happen. So you might want to follow me on Rumble. So if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for those topics for each sign of the zodiac, you can access the most recently recorded video series down below in the description box. Or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page, and there you can scroll through those pages and see all the video series I've recorded. You just click on whatever zodiac sign you want, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. If you want to see what's happening for you in 2024, I have 2 video series for you. My most recently recorded one is my psychic crystal readings for the new year of 2024 for each sign of the zodiac. I looked into every area of life I could think of to look at, and I did these last year. They were very popular, so I did them again this year. So you might want to check those out. And don't forget my New Year 2024 10 cards psychic tarot, my 10 card Celtic Cross psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac are also available. If you got your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, you would have 30 cards of predictions and messages. If you want to get just one sign, go by what resonates for you usually here on YouTube, or get your sun and your rising sign is what I really recommend. But do whatever you can to get those messages and predictions for this new year. Also, my 2 video series I did for the 2 eclipses that happened in October. You're still being affected by those eclipses, and if you haven't checked them out yet, you might want to. Eclipse effects usually last for 6 months, but when I recorded those videos, those predictions were going out 9 months and even up to a year. So they were very powerful eclipses. The first one was on, actually it's the second one, but it happened the most recent, is the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, October 28th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. And also my new moon solar eclipse in Libra, October 14th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. I use the same format in both. Many people comment on those and find that they are very accurate for them, so you might want to check those out. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread psychic tarot readings. That's 1 year of predictions in 7 cards for each sign of the zodiac. I recorded them in August of 2023, and they go out until the end of August of 2024. Also, my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings for 12 to 18 months are available. I recorded them in April of 2023. Those predictions go out all the way until October of 2024. So that's a lot of predictions and messages still to come for your career and finances. And I do not think I'm going to do them anymore, or I am changing the format at the very least. So if you like the old format, you might want to get those to see what's coming up in your career and finance. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, channeled through me, that you're not going to see here in a video format, you can follow me on my Facebook pages, at my Facebook page at the Lucky Mermaid LLC, and on my Instagram page at the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. And I'm also highly active on X, formerly known as Twitter, and you can follow my tweets, I guess. Do you still call them tweets? Over there from my spirit guides messages at the Lucky Mermaid is my handle over there. And if you would like to donate to this channel and help support the readings I do here on YouTube or on Rumble, there is a donation link down below under all the videos series I have linked below, and that link for donations is connected to PayPal. Thank you so much for all your donations. It's very kind. I do appreciate it. It does mean a lot. It does help a lot. So I hope you have an absolutely wonderful month of January 2024. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.